Spider-Man and Mary Jane have finally tied the knot in the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, and now they have a daughter who is named Annie Mae Parker. As usual, Spider-Man continues to juggle both his home and superhero life, and to pay the bills, Peter still takes photos for the Daily Bugle and his boss J. Jonah Jameson. But Peter started facing a tough situation. He was dealing with a bit more bad guys than the usual, because heroes like the Punisher and Daredevil were nowhere to be found. Spider-Man, feeling a bit tired one day, turns in some shots of himself fighting some supervillain. He receives word that the reason more villains are running in New York is because many superheroes are either dead or missing. Shocked by the news, he goes to Avengers Mansion, where the remaining members of the Avengers are hosting a meeting. At the meeting, they find out that the entire X-Men have gone missing, and this is in fact a very dangerous situation. So, Iron Man suggests and tells Peter that he could bring his family over at the mansion, and they would be very safer here compared to anywhere else, and that's true. So, Peter rings up MJ and tells him about the plan and everything, but MJ is a bit reluctant, and as they're talking, she suddenly hangs up the phone, and that has Peter worried. During the meeting, Spider-Man overhears Hawkeye, Tigra, and Mockingbird tell Captain America that they will not be able to help them because they're containing a prison break on Riker's Island. Knowing fully well that Venom is one of the prisoners, he immediately runs home only to find Venom waiting in his living room with his wife and daughter. Without any hesitation, Spider-Man tackles Venom and tells Mary Jane to take Annie and run. And as Spider-Man wrestles with Venom, Mary Jane runs with Annie and devises a plan to hurt Venom, bearing in mind that Venom's weaknesses are loud sounds and fire. So, she hops onto a passing fire truck that's racing towards a nearby house fire. And that's because Venom is able to knock out Spider-Man for a short while, so he ends up chasing Mary Jane and Annie. When Spider-Man regains consciousness, he follows right behind Venom and also heads towards the house fire. And while at the house fire, Mary Jane uses the siren of the fire truck to hinder Venom long enough for Peter to make it in time to start beating him into the burning building. As soon as the firefighter tells Mary Jane that the building is clear of people, Spider-Man does what he must. Fueled by rage and determination to protect his family, Spider-Man strategically used a pillar to bring down the building on Venom. Spider-Man emerged unscathed, but Venom, unable to withstand the fire and debris, met his end. Spider-Man, realizing that the constant threats jeopardizes his family's safety, retired from being a superhero. He concluded that if putting his family at risk was the price of being Spider-Man, then this was not worth it.